Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Miles Plumlee. Chris Copeland is out there with Parker. And it's Ennis. And it's Vaughn in at the 2 spot. Right wing. Lots of room. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Well, Cleveland shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To the middle, here's Dellavedova, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. Good on the second free throw.
And in college, guys, Miles Plumlee had an unusual competitor at his position. It was his younger brother, Mason. I mean, they actually had to compete against one another for playing time.
Now the feed to Smith. Picked away. Unhindered, going all the way. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Well, Greg, going back to those Plumlee brothers you were talking about, there is competition. And then, Clark, you know, there's this friendly rivalry that'll always exist.
Yeah, the brotherly competition, if you will. They have similar bodies and share some of the same attributes as well. Drafted in back-to-back years, both toward the end of the first round. Yeah. A lot of parallels.
A lot of similarities, you're right. Passes it to Copeland. Back to Parker. Shoots it up. Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Makes it off the glass.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the screen. Parker with the steal. And here we go. The Bucks running again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And for Tyler Ennis, first-round draft pick last season. Never got to see quality minutes. Averaged only about 12.5 minutes per game. I think a lot of promise. I think people feel that he's got a very high ceiling.
Yeah, you know, a lot of scouts felt he needed another year of college. So in some respects, you could say last year was that for him. It's still an adjustment period. And you know, let's face it, you could say that about a lot of guys who come out as freshmen, but Ennis in particular.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You know, on the topic of Tyler Ennis, he had neither the strength nor the jump shot to make a difference last year. He also turned the ball over way too much. I mean, that's a bad combination for your point guard. It'll be interesting to see if he can regroup and have a better second season.
Here's Copeland, and that's going to be a travel.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
And Cleveland making a change here. Williams is checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. They set the pick inside. And Varejão, the bucket on the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game.
And talking about Tyler Ennis, he's not the most athletic guard or the tallest, but he has a gigantic wingspan. He's not a natural shooter, but he's instinctive and loves to take charge at big moments. So, complicated prospect, you really need a crystal ball to predict his future.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Tyler Ennis taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, Clark, the Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road, which is a good sign for the future.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Mayo comes in for Chris Copeland, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Vaughn.
And for the Bucks, who only won 5 road games in 2014, last year's mark of 18 is a huge step forward. Still, they had problems last year as they had an 11-game road losing streak towards the end of the season.
Ennis dishes to Monroe. Ennis passes to Monroe. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Chris Copeland's checked in for Milwaukee. 1:07 left to play in the final quarter. Dishes it to Varejao. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, I tell you, the Bucks are taking steps in the right direction on the road. The problem is the franchise hasn't had a winning record on the road since 2001.
Monroe's shot is good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
It's Jefferson with the drive. They shoot again, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about great numbers for Varejao. He has 8 points, and boy, are his rebound numbers ever impressive.
Clark, it's all guts and determination. That's really what rebounding's all about, and that's what's been on display here today.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges, but that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
It's stolen by Mayo. By himself, hammers it home to polish off the break.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And Thompson kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Jefferson. And here is Williams. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you guys had a tremendous second half. What were the things that had to happen to win this game?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
It takes 5 guys to win it in the NBA. Kevin, thanks for your time. Back to the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show. Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will on the game.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.